Brad Ring. We're back with another episode of Brews with Brad. We're at Union Jack's in Broad Ripple with Josh Penn. Josh, have you been here before?
I've never been here, no.
Their milk is really good. Cheers. Thanks for being on the show, bud. I appreciate it. I don't know if you know. You probably don't. 'Cause I'm an old timer now. But we got a little bit in common. We're both from Northern Illinois.
Yeah.
We both, well, you haven't technically gone there yet. So we're both committed to IU.
Yeah.
And you've already played for Indy 11. Played 5 years for Indy 11. So we got some similarities.
We do.
So we got that in common.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about your youth playing days in the Chicago area. Naperville, is that right?
Yeah, Naperville.
Okay. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I started out playing for my dad when I was a youngster. I played up until I was like 10 with him for this team called Eclipse.
Okay.
And then I actually went to the Fire Academy for a year. And then I've been with Sockers up until now. So
Gotcha. Who's your coach there?
Dave Richardson.
Okay.
He's
Heard
been
the
there for
name.
a while.
Yeah. So I grew up in Rockford.
Yeah.
Did just like local club up until like the last 2 years. So then when I was 17, I went to Magic.
Oh.
Yeah, we would have hated each other. How did you even end up at Indy 11?
It was actually through my coach, Dave Richardson. So we played Indy when you were there, actually.
Yeah.
At Toyota Park.
Yeah, on the practice field.
Practice field.
Yeah,
So I
okay.
played in that game. And since then, like, Brett Hall, he's the assistant there. He kind of knows, like, everyone in the soccer world around the Midwest, at least. So he's known Martin for a while, and they've been talking for, like, the last year or so, probably. And they thought it was a good step for my development to get into, like, a pro atmosphere.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, the conversation came up like a week before preseason.
Yeah.
My coach brought me in and was like, "What do you think about maybe going there?" I was like, "All right, let's try it." So I came to the first week of preseason, and it went fantastic. So then Martin wanted me to sign like the academy deal.
Right.
So I did it right away without even thinking. And then the next week I moved into the apartment.
Talk to us a little bit about kind of that transition for you. I mean, it's pretty big move. You literally went from like living with your parents in Naperville to boom, you're on your own and you're playing every day in a professional environment. Like that's a pretty big change, pretty quick. How's that
I
been?
mean, it was a pretty smooth transition, I'd say. Like, I didn't really think about it. I don't usually overthink things like that. So, like, when the opportunity came, I was ready to go. And, like, I mean, I've had to FaceTime my parents a lot and ask them, like, stupid questions, like...
How do you start the
How do you wash your
washing
clothes?
machine?
Yeah. White super warm, cold colors.
Yeah, just put it all in there, it doesn't matter. My whites are never really white, so although I shrunk a couple of my wife's sweaters and she's not happy about that, but you live, you learn, I guess.
Yeah.
You know? What other kind of thoughts? What about the transition on the field? I mean, obviously it's a different level, but I mean, you're a super skilled player. Watched, was it the first game?
Yeah.
Got some good minutes there. Got a couple highlight reels. I know Indy 11 was really feeling putting out there on social media. So obviously you're a skilled player, but there's a level of not professionalism, but you know, kind of like you learn a little bit as you go. Obviously, so you're playing against guys that are maybe 8 years older, a bunch more experience, maybe a little bigger, maybe a little stronger, whatever the case is. How's that been? The soccer side of it?
That was probably the biggest transition for me. Like, simply like the physicality, just like they can push me on the ball easily with one arm, and like the mentality obviously as a pro is way different than when I'm back home playing with 17, 18-year-olds who maybe don't even know if they want to play professionally. Like, they're just playing for fun.
Yeah.
So I guess like you got to make sure you're like focused the entire time. Like, you can't really tune off because they're gonna get on you. So I think that was probably one of the biggest transitions for me, just like getting in that mindset every day, like knowing that I have to be focused the entire time, like ready to win no matter what. But like obviously it's what I wanted. I'd say I'm at the point where I've transitioned pretty well, where I can get there in the morning and I'm ready to go. But
For sure.
The first couple weeks was definitely difficult because it's just so different from what I'm used to.
Yeah. Any goals or dreams long term that you have at this point? You're still pretty young, but I mean, obviously you want to be a pro.
Yeah.
What, any more specific type goals?
Yeah, I mean, my goal is to play the highest level, and right now that's obviously Europe. So whatever time I'd be able to go, I'd love to. So if I have a good couple seasons at IU and that can open some doors for me, I mean, I would do it in a second. I would go there, but I just want to play at the highest level possible. So like right now, that's why I'm here. I just want to do anything that is going to develop me as fast as possible, as much as possible.
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Ask you some random questions.
Okay.
And we'll see how you do with it. Okay? Some of them are going to be not so intelligent, but just go with it quick, alright?
Okay.
Visor or hat?
Hat.
Short sleeve, long sleeve?
Long sleeve.
Shorts, pants?
Pants.
Pants, jeans?
Pants.
Sneakers, sandals?
Sneakers.
Red or blue?
Red.
Black or white?
White.
Gray or pink?
Pink.
You're doing really good. I can't even come up with any more questions. Studs or whatever, firm grounds?
Firm grounds.
Do you have studs? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, it is a thing. It's not very common though. I've used them like twice.
Yeah.
I've had them for like 3 years.
Well, like half the stadiums are turf nowadays anyway, so it's like, what can you do? Let's see here. Favorite number?
10.
Favorite book you've ever read? Do you listen to any podcasts?
I've listened to a couple. Like I don't listen like regularly, but randomly my dad will send me like a soccer podcast. Where he's like, you need to listen to this one.
Gotcha.
Nothing like specific.
Okay. Favorite band or artist?
Juice WRLD. He's a rapper.
Do you know who that
Yeah,
is?
I didn't.
Juice WRLD.
He's an up-and-coming rapper.
Yeah, from where? Naperville?
He's from Chicago,
I
actually.
figured he was from Chicago.
He's pretty
I was joking
famous.
about Naperville. I didn't really think he was from Naperville.
I wouldn't.
There can't be too many hardcore rappers coming out of Naperville.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Did you ever go to? You probably went to Rockford then, before,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They have state cup and stuff there. Still?
Yeah,
Is that what they do?
I played in a bunch of tournaments there when I was like super young.
Yeah.
And obviously state cup too. And we played Wisconsin. We played Ford Madison.
That's right.
In
I'm
Rockford.
still upset about that, by the way. Peter Wilt, who was here in Indy 11, he was with the Fire first, just like kind of helped start the Fire, I think. Helped start Indy 11, went up to Forward Madison, helped start Forward Madison. I never played in Rockford since I was 18, probably like 18 state cup probably with Magic. And then I retire, and I'm not kidding. 1 week later, I see Indy 11, the team that I played with the last 5 years, is now playing in Rockford against Fort Madison. So I texted Peter Wilt immediately, and I was like, jackass, why would you do this?
Ridiculous.
Just let me know about it. I would have retired right after the game.
Yeah.
Played one game in Rockford, you know?
A little preseason.
Parents would have seen me. That's jerk. Peter Wilt. You. Anyways. Josh, I appreciate you coming on the show. Had a blast getting to meet you. Best of luck the rest of this Indy 11 season. I hope you kill it, and I hope to do just as good at IU. I'll be following from up here and probably make a couple games. So cheers, brother. I appreciate it.
Cheers. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.